When did you first become a long snapper?
12 years ago. Yeah. When I was 10.
When you were 10.
Yeah.
How does one like start doing
Oh, it's a great story. So I was 9 years old and I told my dad, I said, "Hey Dad, I'm going to the NFL." And he said, yeah, you can do it, you can do it. And he turns around, he's like, "Oh, I just told my son he's going to the NFL, right?" And so he thought of ways to do that, and he was so smart, and he put me into long snapping. And I've been long snapping ever since.
Did you ever play any other?
Yeah, I played guard and center up until high school. And then guys just got too big and I got too small, so yeah. Yeah.
So once he presents this idea to you of becoming a long snapper, what was your reaction?
I ran with it. And, I didn't enjoy it at certain times. There were weekends that I lost that I wanted to hang out with friends, but I just ran with it, and I trusted my dad, and I trusted the process, and here I am.
What is it like to have one of those jobs where people don't really notice you unless you screw up?
Yeah, it's the unsung hero, I guess. So it gets difficult, but, for me, I'm very internally motivated. And so I suppose it's just enough for me. I see a good snap and I'm satisfied. I don't necessarily need or seek outside motivation. So I'd say it is a little unmotivating at certain times, but at the end of the day, that's what it calls for.
Sure. How would you assess the state of the operation right now, the field goal operation?
Really good. I think with my snaps, especially short snaps, the laces being out for every single hold, that will give the kicker a crisp kick so the holder doesn't have to change laces. And so that increases or that decreases op time. And as for the punt operation, my snaps are fast and accurate, so there is little room for error.
You're telling me you can control where the laces are when the holder catches?
Yes, you can. So with 8 yards being such, so it's such a, it's not as long as 14 or 15 yards. So what you do is you just get a camera and you see how many spins it's taking, right? And so if it's maybe just like a quarter, if the laces are a quarter to the left, then you would switch in your hands the laces a quarter to the right. So you'd adjust it from there, right?
Did you learn that from somebody, or do you guys just...
Yes, from my coach Ben Bernard up in Phoenix. Okay. Yeah, and luckily my snaps at 8 yards are perfect laces out. So yeah, I'm very lucky to have that. Yeah, very blessed.
How many tackles did you have last season?
I got one, but it was on a penalized play, so it didn't count. That's right. Yeah, so I have 3 log tackles, 2 of which are against Kyle Phillips. So I'm very proud of that.
You're often like one of the first guys down there, though.
Right.
Do you run down every single time?
Yeah, every single time. So my first year, we were a blocking scheme, and that would, I guess lessen my chances for me to be the first one down there. But when Coach Spurrier got in and Coach Pow and Coach Dudzinski from last year, we were doing free release. And so that ensures me that I am going to be down there every time because I'm a free release.
I have one more question for Seth.
Right. You guys did have, I think, 4 punts blocked.
Yes.
What are you doing to address that situation as a unit?
We're simplifying our punt scheme, and we're making things easier for the line to understand and for me. Everything is just a lot easier to understand and comprehend, and when things get complicated, then people tend to get confused and not pick up on their responsibilities. So now we're just easing things down, and people are picking up on the responsibilities better this time. So
Thank you.
Awesome.
cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Science.